Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Ranking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events and notable birth and death anniversaries of 18th March 2026, Wednesday. Bengali date, 3 Chatra 1432। Of Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Chaturdashi and up to 0748 hours and after that Amavasya. Today is Nakshatra, Satabhisha Nakshatra and up to 0544 hours and after that Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Today is 77th day of the year. There are then 288 days left in 2026. Today is 11th Wednesday of 2026. Today is Indian Ordnance Factories Day. Indian Ordnance Factories Day is observed every year on March 18 to mark the establishment of the first ordnance factory in India at Kasipur Ordnance Factory in 1801. The day recognizes the significant role played by the Indian ordnance factories in manufacturing arms, ammunition, and military equipment for the Indian Armed Forces. It also highlights India's progress towards self-reliance in defense production and honors the contributions of workers, engineers, and scientists to support the nation's security through indigenous manufacturing. Today is Global Recycling Day. Global Recycling Day is observed annually on March 18 to promote the importance of recycling in preserving natural resources and securing the future of our planet. Established in 2018 by the Global Recycling Foundation, this day highlights recycling as the seventh resource, alongside the Earth's six primary resources: water, air, coal, oil, natural gas, and minerals. It encourages individuals, businesses, and governments worldwide to adopt sustainable waste management practices, reduce landfill waste, and support a circular economy. The day also raises awareness about the environmental and economic benefits of recycling in combating climate change and conserving resources for future generations. Today is National Sloppy Joe Day. National Sloppy Joe Day is celebrated annually on March 18 in the United States, honoring the classic, messy, and delicious sandwich made of ground beef, tomato sauce, and seasonings. Served on a hamburger bun, the origins of the sloppy Joe are debated, with some attributing it to a cook named Joe in Sioux City, Iowa, during the 1930s, while others link it to a Havana bar called Sloppy Joe, loved for its simplicity and comfort food appeal. This dish has become a staple in American households and dinners. On this day, food lovers enjoy variations of the sloppy Joe, experimenting with different meats, sauces, and spices to celebrate this hearty and nostalgic meal. Today is National Biodiesel Day. National Biodiesel Day is observed annually on March 18 to recognize the importance of biodiesel as a renewable, cleaner burning alternative to traditional fossil fuels. The date honors Rudolf Diesel, the inventor of the diesel engine, who was born on March 18, 1858, and originally designed his engine to run on vegetable oil. Biodiesel, made from renewable resources like vegetable oils, animal fats, and recycled cooking grease, helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on petroleum. This day raises awareness about the environmental and economic benefits of biodiesel, encouraging its adoption in transportation, agriculture, and industrial sectors as a step toward a more sustainable energy future. Today is National Supreme Sacrifice Day. National Supreme Sacrifice Day is observed annually on March 18 to honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good, including military personnel, first responders, and everyday heroes who have given their life in service to others. This day serves as a solemn reminder of the bravery and selflessness of individuals who put the well-being of others above their own, whether in war, public service, or acts of heroism. It encourages people to reflect on these sacrifices express gratitude, and recognize the values of courage and dedication. Observances may include moments of silence, tributes, and community events to remember and honor those who have given their lives in service. Please Forgive Mom and Dad Day is observed annually on March 18 as a day to encourage healing, understanding, and reconciliation between children and their parents. It serves as a reminder that no parent is perfect and mistakes, misunderstandings, or past grievances should not define lifelong relationships. This day promotes forgiveness, gratitude, and emotional growth, allowing individuals to let go of resentment and embrace the love and efforts of their parents. People observe this day by reflecting on their relationship, having open conversations, writing letters, or simply choosing to forgive in their hearts, fostering stronger family bonds and emotional well-being. Today is Goddess of Fertility Day. Goddess of Fertility Day is observed annually on March 18 to honor fertility goddess from various mythologies and celebrate themes of fertility, renewal, and creation. Rooted in ancient traditions, this day recognizes deities such as Aphrodite, Greek; Freyja, Norse; Isis, Egyptian; and Demeter, Greek, to symbolize fertility, motherhood, and abundance. It is a time for those hoping to conceive, seeking prosperity, or embracing new beginnings to offer prayers, perform rituals, or connect with nature's cycles. Many celebrate by planting seeds, meditating, or engaging in spiritual practices that focus on growth and renewal, aligning with the arrival of spring and the season of fertility. Today is National Avocado Moments Day. National Avocado Moments Day is celebrated annually on March 18 as a fun and light-hearted reminder that embracing or the uncomfortable moments are a natural part of life. It encourages people to embrace their awkwardness, laugh at past mishaps, and let go of embarrassment. Whether it's a forgotten name, an accidental text, or a clumsy slip, everyone experiences awkward situations. And this day promotes self-acceptance and resilience. People observe it by sharing funny stories, reflecting on past awkward encounters with humor, and reminding themselves that these moments often make life more interesting and relatable. Today is Transit Driver Appreciation Day. Transit Driver Appreciation Day is observed annually on March 18 to recognize and thank the hardworking bus drivers, train operators, and other public transit workers who keep communities moving safely and efficiently. These professionals play a vital role in daily life, ensuring that people get to work, school, and other destinations while navigating traffic, weather conditions, and passengers' needs. The date was chosen to honor the first bus line in the US, which began service on March 18, 1662 in Paris. People celebrate by expressing gratitude through kind words, thank you notes, or social media shout-outs, acknowledging the dedication and service of transit drivers who often go unnoticed but provide an essential public service. Today is birth anniversary of Sir William Randolph Cremer, 18 March 1828 to 22nd July 1908. Sir William Randolph Cremer was a British pacifist, politician, and staunch advocate for international arbitration as a means to resolve conflicts without war. Born into a humble family in Fareham, England, he began his career as a carpenter before becoming deeply involved in trade unions and the peace movement. A Liberal member of Parliament for many years, Cremer was instrumental in founding the Inter-Parliamentary Union in 1889, which promoted dialogue between nations. He also played a key role in encouraging the establishment of the Permanent Court of Arbitration at The Hague. For his tireless efforts in promoting peace, he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1903, becoming one of the earliest recipients and the first British laureate. Knighted in 1907, Kramer dedicated his life to diplomacy, believing that reason and dialogue could replace the violence of war. His legacy endures as a pioneer of modern international peace efforts. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel, 18 March 1858, 30th September 1913. Rudolf Christian Karl Diesel was a German engineer and inventor best known for creating the diesel engine, a highly efficient internal combustion engine that transformed industry and transportation worldwide. Born in Paris, Diesel displayed exceptional talent in engineering and thermodynamics from an early age, studying at the prestigious Royal Bavarian Polytechnic. His invention, patented in 1892, was designed to convert heat energy from fuel into mechanical energy with far greater efficiency than the steam engines of his time. The diesel engine's ability to run on a variety of fuels revolutionized shipping, railways, and later automotive and power generation industries. Diesel was also deeply interested in energy conservation and industrial efficiency, and he envisioned engines that could help address global energy needs. Despite his technical brilliance, his life ended mysteriously when he disappeared at sea in 1913. Today, Diesel is celebrated as a visionary inventor whose innovations laid the foundations for modern engine technology, industrial progress, and energy efficiency worldwide. Today is death anniversary of Sir Ludwig Guttmann, 3rd July 1890 to 18th March 1980. Sir Ludwig Guttmann was a pioneering neurologist best known as the founder of the Paralympic Games. Born in Germany, he fled Nazi persecution and settled in the UK, where he revolutionized care for patients with spinal cord injuries. In 1944, he established the National Spinal Injury Centers at Stoke Mandeville Hospital, emphasizing sports as a crucial part of rehabilitation. His vision led to the first Stoke Mandeville Games in 1948, held for war veterans, which later evolved into the Paralympic Games. Gartman's innovative approach gave dignity, purpose, and empowerment to countless disabled individuals. He received numerous honors, including a knighthood in 1966. His legacy continues to inspire the global disability sports movement. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Odysseus Elitis, 2nd November 1911 to 18 March 1996. Odysseus Elitis was a celebrated Greek poet whose lyrical works captured the spirit, history, and beauty of Greece. Deeply influenced by surrealism and Greek tradition, he is best known for his masterpiece To Action St. Thetis, which blends myth, faith, and practicism into powerful poetic expression. Elitist poetry often celebrated light, love, and freedom, reflecting the Asian landscape and Hellenic identity. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1979 for his poetry that against the background of Greek tradition depicts with sensuous strength and intellectual clarity modern man's struggle for freedom and creativity. In addition to the Nobel, he received the Order of the Phoenix from Greece and other cultural honors for his contributions to literature and national identity. Elitis was also a translator, essayist, and artist whose work remains central to modern Greek literature. His poetic voice continues to symbolize hope, resilience, and the eternal Greek spirit. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Frederick William D. Clark, 18 March 1936 to 11th November 2021. Frederick William D. Clark was the last state president of apartheid-era South Africa, serving from 1989 to 1994, and later as deputy president under Nelson Mandela from 1994 to 1996. Born into an influential Afrikaner family, de Klerk rose through the National Party ranks and was once a staunch supporter of apartheid. However, upon assuming the presidency, he took the historic step of dismantling apartheid, legalizing anti-apartheid political parties, and releasing Nelson Mandela from prison, paving the way for South Africa's first democratic elections since 1994. His leadership marked a turning point in the country's history, transitioning it from racial segregation to majority rule. For his role in ending apartheid peacefully, de Klerk shared the 1993 Nobel Peace Prize with Mandela. Though admired internationally, he remained a controversial figure at home, praised for initiating reform, yet criticized for not fully acknowledging apartheid's injustices. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Shashi Kapoor, 18th March 1938 to 4th December 2017. Shashi Kapoor, born Balveer Raj Kapoor, was a renowned Indian actor and film producer celebrated for his remarkable contributions to Hindi cinema. Born into the famous Prithviraj Kapoor family, he was the youngest son and began acting as a child in the film Aag, directed by his brother Raj Kapoor. later making his adult debut with Dharmputra. He rose to fame with successful films such as Walk and Jab Jab Phool Khile and went on to star in many popular movies including Diwan, Kabhi Kabhi, Trisul and Namak Halan. Widely regarded as one of the finest actors of his era, he received several honors including four National Film Awards, two Filmfare Awards, the Padma Bhushan in 2011 and the prestigious Dadasaheb Phalke Award in 2014 for his outstanding contributions to Indian cinema. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Eknath Solkar, 18th March 1948, 26th June 2005. Eknath Solkar was an Indian cricketer known for his exceptional fielding skills, particularly as a closing fielder at forward short leg. Born in Mumbai, he played for the Indian national team from 1969 to 1977, contributing as a left-handed batsman and left-arm medium slow bowler. Solkar was a crucial part of India's historic overseas test victories in the 1970s, supporting the legendary spin quartet with his sharp reflexes and fearless fielding. He took 53 catches in just 27 test matches, an impressive record for his position. His famous quote, "I will catch anything that comes my way," perfectly captured his dedications. Though underrated, Solkar remains one of India's finest all-rounders and greatest closing fielders. The daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.